Hey guys, I'm Jen. I'm your Southwest Virginia specialist in relocating, investments, real estate, things to do, places to eat, all things the Appalachian region has to offer. I'm going to bring it to you. We are going to look at residential home tours, little houses, big houses. We are going to look at a historic hotel built right on the New River in 1903. It's been restored and it is phenomenal. We are going to look at vacation rentals and investment opportunities so that you can invest wisely in Southwest Virginia. Are you guys ready? I have a great something planned for you today. Hey, but first, you do know Virginia's for lovers, right? Hey, so would you please show me some love, hit the subscribe button below, and click the notification bell so that you can get notified of all things Southwest Virginia, what's going on, and you can stay up to date on the current market in the area. Now, today, I have something super special for you. We're going to look at that 1903 historic hotel in Fries, Virginia. My favorite town in all of the land. Of course, my hometown. Let's go.
There are so many historic homes in this town. This one was built in 1903, and the town was started by Washington Mills. All of these homes were built for the factory, and the whole town, it was a mill town or a factory town. There was a company store where everyone could do their shopping, and they actually got tokens from the mill. So this is one of the streets in town.
All right, guys, are you ready to start exploring? Hey, so if you stick with me till the end of this video, I'm going to show you my top 3 picks for real estate in Fries, Virginia this week. So I just want us to take a little walk through town to the Washington Inn. I want to give you guys a chance to check out the views, the real estate, and learn some of the town's uber cool history along the way. But first, I watched some YouTubers on video, and there seems to be some confusion about Fries School. So this is Fries School as of 2025. It is a pre-K through 7th grade school and is part of Grayson County Public School System. Today, there's 234 students who are enrolled here with a 9-to-1 student-teacher ratio. That is crazy. Their mission is to unleash the power of learning at school and in the community. And you guys, they are doing that. They are growing successful with the U.S. News and World Report citing high proficiencies in reading and strong performance in math for the students here. Fries High School consolidated in 1989 with Independence High School. They were combined to form Grayson County High School. Uh-oh, you guys. My little dog's about to get busted. That's her ride. So we're going to take a walk. We're going to go see the Fries Dam, and we are going to check out the hotel or the inn. I'm going to let you go to the restaurant. It's new in town. Well, it's been open for, I guess, a little over a year, and we're all super happy that it's here. We do have a cafe, and we have a caboose, like ice cream place. It's pretty awesome too. Hopefully we'll be able to get there in time to grab some ice cream. I wanted to tell you just a little bit about the town. It was founded in 1903, as I said, by Colonel Francis Henry Fries. That's how it got its name. And it is spelt like fries, but no, it's Fries. The like haha is freeze in the winter, fries in the summer. Whatever. The town was founded as a textile town. And so most all of the historic houses that the town built and the people that worked at the cotton mill are the ones who lived in those houses. And it's kind of cool because the larger homes are the ones that belong to, I guess it would have been the supervisors or the bosses in the mill at that time. And then all the way up, like they went up in levels almost to Top Street, I think is the very top street in the town. And the houses got smaller. But now everything's changed, and every single house in town is highly sought after. It's a very desirable town. We have people that are coming here from all over the country to either buy homes that they're going to live in permanently, full-time, or just like part-time homes. So it's becoming a very diverse area. I'm so excited. We're just going to stroll along the street and check out the scenery, check out the views. We'll probably meet some neighbors along the way. I can almost guarantee we're going to meet neighbors. And all right, we'll stop and talk. Let's go, guys. So I'm not really for sure what the average life expectancy is in town, but it's gotta be kind of up there. Everywhere you go in town, that you're going to meet people. You're going to meet our senior citizens. They are walking the roads. They're walking their dogs. I mean, one of my very best friends is my neighbor, Melvin, and he stops and gets my dog, takes her for a walk, which is the reason she knows the route so well. She doesn't even need to be on a leash. I mean, except that it is the law. But I think that's pretty fun. I think it's cool to live in a place like that. And I wanted to let you know the population for our town is, hang on you guys, hang on. It's a whopping 444 people. And the average median age is 65.8 years old. That's pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. Oh, boo, the caboose is closed. Pooh, it's okay, I'll let you see the outside of it. Let me tell you, they have got some great ice cream. I love to come here in the summertime, and they must have just started closing because it is fall. But in the spring and summer, I think that they're open April through October every year. And they have great hand-dipped ice cream. You have to stop. It's right off the New River trails too. So if you're taking a ride on your bicycle, this would be a great spot to stop and have a little lunch and a little snack. Here it is. Let's check it out. I mean, what a view. You know you would love to take a little break right there. Yeah? And it's right here where the New River Trail, that's what we always call the Big Bottom, and they've turned it into a playground that does belong to the school. Can you imagine? Like, this is where I grew up, you guys. There was tennis courts here, but there's been a big flood and it kind of wreaked havoc on that area. The New River Trail is right down below us, and this is where the trail begins. It is 57 miles, and it starts in Freeze and goes all the way to Pulaski, Virginia. If you look way up there ahead, there's a blue building in the distance straight ahead in the middle of the screen. That is where the cotton mill used to stand, and there's still portions of it there. The dam was a hydroelectric dam, and that actually that project got started in the 1900s. Because of the railroad coming to Freeze. And then, of course, once the dam was built, the railroad got started, I guess, here in town. Then the mill underwent construction and opened 3 years later. All right, here we go, you guys. This is the Freeze Dam, and it was actually constructed. It started being constructed in 1901. It utilized local labor to perform the heavy work. A 39-foot dam was built to carry the stones from the mountains, making bricks from local clay and hauling timber with mule and oxen teams. Railroad spur was constructed to bring materials and workers to the site. So here it is. And pretty cool fact about the whole thing, my house, where we started this morning, this past summer, when I was building a new flower garden, we dug down, we were like, what the heck is this? It was like this huge concrete form or foundation. Anyway, we started digging and kind of unearthed it all, and it is one of the locations where the brick were made. So super cool. I did cover it back up, I didn't want to. But when you dig, most people here, whenever we dig down in our yards to plant trees or do whatever, you will very likely hit a brick. And don't know. I think that's a pretty fun fact. I took pictures of it. So from the stories that I've been told from a neighbor, she's no longer with us now, but she knew everything about the town of Fries and all of its history. Her name was Martha, and I'm pretty sure everybody that is from Fries knew Martha. He was a visionary, and he saw this town as a self-sufficient town that kind of felt like a village. It was complete with homes, churches, schools, stores, a post office, a bank, anything that a town could need. And it all revolved around the cotton mill. So first he had to build the dam, and it was a hydroelectric dam that started being constructed in 1900. It was completed in 1903. And then that, of course, is when the town was founded. This town was alive and growing at that time. People gathered on their front porches. They walked everywhere. Generations of families worked in the cotton mill and raised their families in town and in the surrounding area. I actually grew up not far from Fries, and my grandparents lived right in town. I grew up riding my bicycle all over town with my friends. And of course, you know, every single neighbor looked after all the kids. We couldn't get away with anything. So the mill kept the town booming until it closed in 1989. Mostly it closed because of international global competition. And, the United States factories just couldn't keep up. And it closed. At that time, many families still worked there, but our town rebounded, and the train tracks that we used to walk along as kids were eventually taken up, and then that same trail became the New River Trail State Park, and it's a 57-mile trail that begins right here in the town of Fries and goes all the way to Pulaski, and you will find people hiking, jogging, bicycling. It is a hub for outdoor activities. And the cotton mill, which has been deconstructed, it would have sat right up there in that whole area. And everybody that lived in Fries worked at that cotton mill. In 1989, when it closed, there employed 1,700 people. My dad was one of those people. So it was a huge impact on the community. But we survived and continued to grow, and now Fries is known for so many things, like of course our culture, we have music festivals here in the park by the river. We have a ton of tourism, a ton of Airbnbs in this area. People just come here for the river, to kayak, to fish, for bicycling on the New River Trail, and we have a 5K run every year. Like, there's just so much to do. So yeah, the mill's gone, but we've rebounded and we're still on our way. I hope that you guys get to come tour it someday. I think you would love it. All right, you ready to check out that hotel? Let's go, because we are there. Ta-da! And here we are, the Washington Inn. You guys, this is a fantastic property. And I just want to show you this wall that's behind us right there. It was built after the flood of 1940. And I mean, you can see obviously the river's literally right there. There's the dam. So in 1940, that wall was constructed. And it has held back some serious water. In 2024, the town had a very significant, well, actually all of Grayson County, significant flood. Campers were washing down the river. It was insane. But guess what? That wall held off all the water, and the hotel was 100% protected. And the whole town did not get flooded because of that wall. Like, how? The engineering in 1940, I don't understand. Why can't they figure it out so my house doesn't flood? Ha ha ha, just kidding. After the flood of 1940 that destroyed the whole back portion of the building. It was repaired and restored, and it was continued to be used as and repurposed as a restaurant and for lodging. And then recently, in just a couple years ago, the current owner bought this property and just really modernized it. New plumbing, new electric, HVAC systems. There's bathrooms in every suite. So I can't wait to show it to you. Let's just go in. Come on. And there's a coded lock system so that you can enter at your own convenience. I love how they've restored this property. The floors are beautiful. Some of the original fireplaces and mantles are still here. And throughout the inn, you're gonna see local art by artists, and then one of our professional photographers who's also a local to our town, Kevin Combs. A lot of his work is featured here in this inn. And it's going to become, as I understand, a museum of sort. His work is going to be on display, and a lot of it is from Freeze and other places in Southwest Virginia. So take a look around. All right, so you can see that we're in the kitchen, and I love what they've done with this place. It does operate, it is an inn, but it operates like an Airbnb. So guests, you can check in if you're coming in late at night and you're like, where am I gonna stay? Ta-da! All you gotta do is check in and you'll get the code if there's a room available, that's the thing. But guests have the opportunity to use stoves, and you can see there's 2 stoves. We have 2 big refrigerators in here. A great microwave. Like, this is a well-appointed kitchen. Everything that you're gonna need is gonna be here. Follow me into this area. So this is like a butler's pantry. Another big refrigerator, freezer, 2 dishwashers. So it definitely can accommodate guests even at full capacity. There we go. I can find my words. I know my words. I want to show you the community dining room. Of course, guests are encouraged to mingle and talk because, like I've told you, people are here from all over the country. And, we like to collaborate, see what's up. About 20 people can sit in here comfortably. While we're here, let's go ahead and take a look outside. I cannot believe I actually live here. Like, I live here. This is where we walk the dog and take a jog every day of our lives. Can you believe it? Look at this. It's spectacular. Follow me. Let's check out the rest of the inside. It's like a history of the town of Freeze. So this photo is from 1997, and probably, July 4th parade. July 4th is a big deal in town. There's a parade. There's always stuff at the ballpark going on afterwards. It's a pretty cool time. And then, oh my gosh, this was what the town looked like back in 1903, and you can see all of these little tiny houses. And they went all the way up. So like there were just rows and rows of homes. And these were all for the meal workers. And there's steps that come down these hills because of course everybody walked to the meal. They didn't drive. Not everybody had cars. And you can still see the steps today. Most of them are still intact. This was the trestle, which has now been torn down, and the railroad. And there's what the mill looks like then. And of course, the Washington Inn. So it has for sure changed. And this was the mill. This would have been construction of the mill site, I guess. All right, and then up here, this would have been like a finished photograph of the property. You guys, this is a photograph of the 1940 flood. Look at the water. That is insane. That's water all through there. How it didn't just wash the town away, I have no idea, but this town was built and engineered so well. So there's two sets of stairs that lead up to the second floor, which are where the guest rooms are at. There's actually a third floor as well with other guest rooms. So let's take a look up there. Throughout this inn, there are numerous places that you can lounge and mingle with either people that you know or new friends that you've met along the way. I love this. Again, some of the original mantles are still intact. Here is a cool little kind of enclave area where you can relax. Outside of your room, you can watch TV here. And then also you have a great view of town, of the street. Now, I don't know, people would go out on that deck area, but I don't really know if that's a thing now or not, so maybe I wouldn't do it. And then of course, super convenience. Here you have a laundry room. It looks like we have, oh yeah. So we have 3 washing machines and 3 dryers. Definitely adequate for the number of guests that may be staying here. Let's go check out the 3rd floor. And welcome to the 3rd floor. Up here we have the rest of the guest rooms. You guys, right behind us, this is my favorite suite in the whole inn. So this is called the Hideaway Suite, and it actually has 3 beds in it. It has like a little, like another bedroom inside of it. So if you're traveling with either different couples or you've got kids and you want them in a separate room, the Hideaway Suite is the one for you. It's great. There's 11 guest rooms total. 5 on the 2nd floor with the laundry room and the lounge. And then 5 on the 3rd floor. Of course, on the 1st floor, you're gonna find Fisherman's Den, which is a guest room. That's gonna be your one if you do not want to have to go up and down stairs, or you can't go up and down stairs for whatever reason. You want to go with guest room number 1, Fisherman's Den. That's located on the 1st level. All right, are you guys ready to take a look inside some of the rooms? Let's go. You guys, I am so excited. I have something fun for you. I just ran into Brian Edenfield. He is the owner of this inn, and he's the one who remodeled and restored the inn. I'm so excited. What a treat. And he is going to let us see into some of those guest suites, which I promised you earlier. About 3.5 years ago, they worked swiftly, really, and completed the work in around 2022. Now, it's been open to the public for a couple years now, but it's really now evolving and taken off, and people from all over the United States and even from around the world have stayed here at the inn and have visited Freeze. It's kind of crazy. Every place that I've ever been in my life, other than Thailand, other than that, I have met somebody who knows where Freeze, Virginia is. That blows my mind because it's just a tiny little spot on the map. But that shows you right there how special it truly is. So let's talk to Brian, and I'm so excited to pick his brain and find out just the interesting details about the project, if they found anything cool while they were renovating. They did try to leave as much historic features of this inn as they possibly could. All right, guys. So this is Brian Edenfield, you guys, and super excited. And his sweet little pup, Blueberry. She's going to join us today for our get to know each other time. We're going to ask him some questions, pick his brain just a little bit about the inn. And this guy is into everything. So he's got some other projects that I think he might share with us if we're really sweet. Let's get started. So Brian, what were some of the things that you and your team did to preserve the historical aspects of the inn?
Well, we tried to keep the look exactly the same, and we basically just brought it up to standard everywhere from the ground, from the basement up through the third floor. It's all new plumbing, electrical, lighting. We took out the drop tile ceilings and put in can lighting throughout. New hardwoods on the bottom floor, and we're able to restore, surprisingly, the second and third floor original hardwoods. That came out great. Local guy here did it. And yeah, we're just now renting it out, and we're building some momentum. The thing has really picked up steam. This last summer was great. And this fall that we're in right now is the busiest by far that we've been in the 2 years prior. So we're excited about it. More people, the word's getting out there, and people just want to come see the town of Freeze and not have to rent a whole house. They just grab a room for 2 people. So
that's absolutely right. I know every time I come by, the parking lot's always full, always. And so I check to see what states people are coming here from, and they are truly coming from all over the country, it seems like. So what were some of the most challenging projects that you faced when renovating a super old historical building?
Oh gosh. Well, as you saw, that we've got a library of historical photos now that I think you're going to share on here, but all hanging on the walls in the dining room. But a couple of those show the flood of 1941, I believe it was, and the prior flood to that even, and what it did to the town before the wall was up. And it actually took out about a third of that side of the hotel, all the way up through the third floor. I mean, it was completely cracked off. So they rebuilt that back then, and it's been patched up here and there since. But when we got up there, there were some floors that were doing this in that same corner that got wiped out. So we had to put in new flooring, and but we got it all up to obviously to code and to opening, yes. But we took it a few steps higher, and we've added some really nice historical photos. We've got Kevin Combs, the local tourism director, yes. who's also a photographer, and extremely good photographer. And some of his artwork is displayed in here. So yeah, people get a kick out of not only seeing some pictures of the surrounding area on the walls, but also the history.
Right. That's what's so unique about it, I think.
Yeah.
Too. So, well, during your renovation, was there anything that you guys found or uncovered that's interesting, that like artifacts that was tucked away for years and years that you came across?
Oh, a number of them. But let's see. I'll get back to you on that, because there were a couple things pulled out of the basement, which was an absolute disaster. Obviously, it had water in it for years and years at different times, but we got that all mostly cleaned out and found a few things down there. And I remember some of them being historical.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. You think about that while you're showing me the rooms. Maybe it'll pop in your head.
All right.
So it is a very old property. And of course, to get to the second and third floors, you have to take the steps. So what have you guys done to help balance the needs of modern travelers, like the way that they're traveling today, with a historic hotel? I noticed that there is the floor on the lower level. So that's really great for people who don't want to have to do stairs. Yeah. Of course. Anything else?
No, just reshaped the stairs and reinforced. You can see the wood on the railing right across from us there, what I'm pointing at, is all brand new hardwood.
Right.
So, that's all secure. The bottom floor is open for handicap accessible, and as is access to the entire bottom floor, but yes, you do need to use the stairs to get up to the upper floors.
Right. I noticed that you can easily get out to the deck so that you can overlooking the river without taking stairs. What's your favorite thing about this property?
The
I
view.
put him on the spot, you guys, this morning.
I
He was not
you
expecting
should have showed me
interview.
let me prepare on the questions. But no, the back deck, I mean, and any room, whether you're on the riverside, is the focus is the dam. And you've just got views of that from every room on the second floor, one side of the building, as well as the corner rooms. And same thing on the third floor, which also has a penthouse suite, which is 2 rooms. They're 2 separated rooms. Right. So we sleep rooms anywhere from 2 people up to, I think that one fits 8 in the suite. There's 3 queens and a king.
Wow.
So, and then if you're on the other side, it's a great different view. You can still see the river in parts, but the other part looks out at the historic town, which was right where the railroad track ran to pick up from the mill next door, which is obviously no longer here.
Right.
But the whole railroad track was turned into New River State Park, which it was 57 miles, I believe, to Pulaski.
Yep.
And it's a big reason people come to this town, and it's a big piece of our clientele because we've entertained numerous groups of bicyclists that come here, stay a few nights, and ride the New River Trail.
That's great. So Brian, do you have, I know your mind is always turning. Do you have any specific goals or vision for the inn, for the future, what you hope it will evolve into someday?
Well, what it's already doing is becoming kind of a little bit of a community staple for holidays. I mean, we just got through the big Halloween party the half the town came. It was huge. And then same thing with Christmas. My partner, Brian Dixon, put out some of his own personal, we've got them under here. We're about to put them up again in a few weeks. But blow-ups, and we had the whole front of this thing covered in Christmas gear and Christmas music coming out of here. And what we really want to do, and that's our next step, is we're putting in some coffee machines. But the one thing I want people to take away from this is if you're in town, you can come in this Washington Inn. It is not only if you're staying here. Come in, walk out back, walk around, view the historical pictures and stuff on the wall, and make yourself at home. We're going to put in a little coffee or some kind of latte machine or something. But feel free to come in here and sit down right where we're sitting and enjoy it and walk out back and have a view of the dam.
You guys, I can walk my little dog down here and get a latte. That's exciting. Yeah, I like that. It's a good way to involve the community as well.
Yeah.
So I love that, Brian. All right, anything else that you want the viewers to know? Any big takeaways? Anything you want to share with them?
Yeah, can't let too much out of the bag. We're sitting here right with our backs to the dam in the living room here. As what our growth is we've got a condo in the building next door, which is like a New York penthouse style. It's all hardwoods and the original brick wall is there. We retained and crazy chandelier and then a rooftop deck that the last two mayors walked up there and said it was the best view in Freeze. And you can see the dam, you can just spin 360 degrees and see all the historic housing and everything. It's a great place for families to stay, and we've seen a lot of that increasing. So then as you go further out of town and through town, there's another single family home. We've got all these tied together and I'll share that with you.
Okay, perfect.
But the exciting thing is then past that, we had 160 acres of land to develop, and we've sold 31 river lots on the side of the Grayson County side. We're working on a plan for RV park near the new Riverside store, which that whole stretch of land, we're looking at doing something really nice as far as an RV park or getting the stores, the acreage around the store for some camping. So we're trying to serve the local community as well as bring in tourists, which is going to help the whole town of Freeze.
Absolutely. And you guys, I'm going to show you that store that he's talking about here in just a little while. There's a really great cafe in there. It's my favorite place to get breakfast. So we are going to take a little trip down there. All right, Brian. So how do I book a room? Is there a website?
There's a website. So washington-in.com.
Perfect.
I believe.
You guys don't worry. I'll put a link in the description so that it'll make it real easy.
But you Google a hotel in Freeze, this is the only one. So
it's not hard to find.
Yeah.
So I'll put that in there so it'll be easy for you guys to link to and make your reservations and book a trip to Freeze. Brian, thank you so much for talking to me this morning. Sorry I caught you off.
No, not at all.
Okay, but I know from me and from the whole town of Freeze, we appreciate your determination and your steadfastness in renovating and completing these projects in town.
Yeah. Because
our town is up and coming, and we're just happy to have someone who sees the same vision and is launching it in the forward momentum. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, you ready to show me some rooms?
I am.
All right, you guys, let's go see the guest rooms. All right, you guys, we are on the second floor. We're getting ready to check out Endless Sunset. So this is room number 3. It's so bright. So we have 2 queen beds. So nice. You guys, these are those beautiful hardwood floors that he was talking about that got preserved. All right, here we are in the Morning Mist suite. We have 2 nice, comfortable queen-size beds, a nice, updated, modern bathroom, tile floors. Yeah, this has ample space for sure. I love these hardwood floors. All right. Blueberry, take me to the rooms. And the Hideaway Suite, you guys. I told you this is my very favorite suite. So you come in, and as you can see, it's really nice. There's so much room. 2 beds in the suite so that we have a nice king size bed here. And then we have a great queen size. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can totally see a group of friends, family, whoever come in. Check this out. There's the dam and the river right out your window. All right, so pretty. Whoops, let's not mess with the blinds. Oh my gosh, I want to live here actually. All right, so here's your little lounge area. And then here is the second bedroom with 2 more queen beds, you guys. You could have a party. So pretty. It is so pretty and fresh and bright. Look how great they've done on this project. And then we have our bathroom here. Okay. Oh, okay. Closet, so you can hang all your gear. I love it. I told you guys this was my favorite. He is such a busy guy, but what a cute little puppy. I love Blueberry joining us today. So that was so cool. I can't believe we met up with him. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm so happy we got to see inside the Hideaway Suite. My favorite. You guys, it's been so much fun. We have so much more to do today, and I have had so much fun here. So I just want you to remember, if you live in a small town or anywhere in Southwest Virginia, and you have a cool property or you have a cool hotel, something just really interesting that you think, you know what, other people need to see this. They need to know what's here. Please contact me. All my information is in the description below. I'm so easy to reach out to. I would love to come to your town to visit you and let you show me what's so special about where you live and about your hometown. I would love it to share with all the viewers. And I think just that makes for interesting content. And so we got to keep going and keep showing people what Southwest Virginia has to offer. All right, I love you guys. See you soon. We're getting ready to head out. We have a big all day. So here we go. So yeah, this was a bustling bank years ago. And then just ahead, this area has recently been bought and remodeled. It is a humongous Airbnb. Now, it is real fancy in there. I would definitely encourage you to check that one out, especially if the hotel is full. If you have a really large party too, that's a great idea. We have a dog groomer. Up there is the depot. That's where in the summertime they have the farmers market. There's also jam sessions up there. So we have live music, dancing, and that right there is the community garden. And so different people in the community help and plant things and keep it growing and taken care of, maintained all summer long. It is very pretty. They do such a great job with that. Now, I am going to show you, before this video is over, after we try our ceviche. Ceviche? Is it ceviche? I think it is. Anyway, after we try that, I'm going to show you some properties in Freeze. You know, just to give you something to think about. Some investment opportunities or relocation opportunities. Here we go. So they have great grill options like salmon, filet, mignon. They have ribeyes, but then they also have Tex-Mex, and their Mexican food, you guys, is It's great. It's really phenomenal. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I think they have the best salsa around. There's something I've been wanting to try, their tropical ceviche, and I figured the first time I should try it should be with you guys, right? So you want to go try some tropical ceviche with me? Let's go. Yay, you guys. Hey there. This is one of our favorite girls. All right, here's the tropical ceviche.
Yes, enjoy.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yum, yum, yum. I can't wait to try it. And of course, my cameraman has to be healthy. Salmon and veggies, a salad, and of course chips, and there's the most delicious salsa in the world. Here we go, you guys. I can't wait to dig into this. Okay, you guys, so this has mango, cilantro, cucumber, shrimp, of course, salt, lime juice, avocado. I don't know what else in here, but I'm going to tell you what. It is very, very delicious. This will not be my last time ordering this. Can you believe how big it is? It's like a full meal. So I definitely would say, yep, definitely as a go, recommend 5 stars, the tropical ceviche. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me till the end. Now it is time in this channel video for me to tell you my top picks for Freeze, Virginia in real estate. So the hotel, the Washington Inn that we just took a tour of, it is on the market right now, and it is a deal at $899,000. It can be yours. You can own a business that's already been remodeled, refinished, it's up to date. You just take over. So it's a really great property. I thought you guys would like that one. The second one that we're going to look at today is on Riverview Avenue, and it's actually right behind the depot here. So I don't know, I think it would be a fantastic place for an Airbnb, or, I mean, you know what? There's really no coffee, breakfast kind of places here in Freeze, so maybe it could be utilized as a business. Anyway, I'm going to show you that. Get ready to see that in just one second. And then the third property that I'm going to show you is on Grayson Street, which is also a really great property right in town. So you're able to walk to everything. All right, let's roll. You guys, can't you just imagine this in this area, this spot, like a coffee shop or breakfast place? It could be a super cool spot. And I think I've been telling you guys this was called the Depot. It was called the Depot, but I believe they have changed it to the Freeze Town Market. I'm not 100% for sure on that, but I'm pretty sure, because this is where they have everything on Saturday mornings for the farmers market and that kind of thing. All right, so back to the house. This is a great little property. This is Riverview Avenue right at the depot overlooking the town. Holy cow, what a beautiful sunset over there. Anyway, this house is 3-bed, 1 bath. It is 1,2400 square feet. It's on the market right now for $219,000. It was built in 1966. It has a heat pump. It's newly refinished hardwood floors. It has a new deck, new cabinets, solid countertops, vinyl windows, and a full basement that is unfinished. Now, the next and final house that I want to show you guys today is on Grayson Street in Freeze. Again, it's super convenient to town. You can walk down to the restaurants, you can walk to the caboose to get the ice cream, you can walk to the river, very close. All right, but first I want to show you something, because you remember I was telling you that there was little stairs that go up to all the different levels and different streets in town, because when the town was built in 1903, people didn't drive cars. So look at this, here they are. Ta-da! You see them on each side. And these stairs are all through town, and they take you up from street to street. So you don't have to walk on the road. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but you know, there it is. Let's go to Grayson Street. All right, guys, and then finally, this is our third property that we're going to look at today. This one is, again, right smack dab in the town of Fries. It is 1,000 square feet behind me. It is on Grayson Street. It is a 2-bed, 1-bath home built in the 1900s. Recently, it has been remodeled, new siding, the kitchen's been redone. It is move-in ready. It's going to be a great property if you're a first-time home buyer, if you're an investor, if you're just looking to downsize, or even just a second home. You just kind of want to get away. This is a perfect property at only $154,900. I think this is a great one. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed my top picks and Fries for this week. I look forward to bringing you more homes in all of the next videos. Don't forget, subscribe so that you can get the notifications, stay up to date on everything regarding life in Southwest Virginia. Properties, things to do, investments. We're doing it all here on this channel. I look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget, you guys, if you have a hometown that you think I need to come visit and share with all of my viewers, please comment, reach out to me. All of my contact information is in the description below. I want to come visit you in your towns. And if you have a home that you would like to be featured on this channel, I would be honored. And also, if there's something going on in your town and you want the whole world to know about it, again, get in touch with me. It's been such a great day with you all. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.